Off to a good start. Well, hey, good to see you again, buddy.
Yeah, it's been a few years, huh?
Yeah.
What's the first song?
All right, let's look at what we got here. First song is "Hopeless Wanderer." Do you know it?
No, I don't.
Oh.
By Mumford and Sons.
Mumford and Sons, yeah. Did you know that like Jason Sudeikis and Jason Bateman are in this band?
No, I didn't even listen to Mumford and
like-
Sons. That CD we listened to on the way back from South Dakota.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So that's, I mean, I've heard of them. I know who they are, but I don't really listen to their music.
Very chill.
Yeah, they're more of like a fiddle folk band type deal.
Are they technically folk?
But
Yeah, it says
I mean, like "I Will Wait for
neo-folk.
You." That's another song by them, and that's kind of like up and down. So I'd say a lot of them are kind of down and then up during the chorus.
Yeah. It says neo folk and rock, which I don't even know what neo folk is.
I don't. I think it's like the same thing as like altered indie rock type
Yeah.
deal.
Since you knew the song, I'll let you start with what you think.
I want to hear your take on
Really?
it. Yeah.
All right. Well, like obviously the title "Hopeless Wanderer," I think it sounds like it's based around love to me. You know, he says, like, so when your hope's on fire, but you know your desire. And then the next paragraph he says, "But hold me fast, because I'm a hopeless wanderer." I guess to me it seems like he's like this like sporadic, spontaneous guy, kind of like, yeah, like he's a wanderer. He doesn't really have a direct path, but this whoever he's talking about, like he wants to be close with him. I guess he wants him to like embrace him for his, maybe I don't know. Maybe he's saying like he's hard to love. I'm not. That might be a little bit of a stretch, but yeah, that's what I think. Like I don't. The hope, like the title "Hopeless Wanderer" is kind of is kind of a breakdown in itself. Like,
Yeah.
what is a hopeless wanderer?
Yeah, it's definitely just from the title, you know, he's like searching for something, searching for love, obviously.
You think it's love?
And then, I mean, I kind of already know what this song's about, but if you look through some of it, you can tell he's battling with his urge to like go after that love, but also says, very first line, "You heard my voice, I came out of the woods by choice." So he's kind of bottled away in the woods, hiding from something. And
But-
then,
Well, that's it. That's a good point because he says, "I came out of the woods by choice." So he's in the woods, and now But you said that he's like, he is chasing this love, or he's not chasing this love.
he's talking to the lover. He's saying, "I came out of the woods,"
But like,
but we
By
don't know
choice.
why he's in the woods or why he's hiding or anything like that.
okay.
And he keeps talking about so when your hope's on fire, but you know your desire, don't let your heart grow cold. I will call you by name. I will share your road. So it sounds like his lover kind of came out of the woods already, and he knows his desire. He wants to go and join his lover outside of the woods.
Like so everyone can see pretty much.
Yeah.
What is your take on like what are the woods? What's the analogy of the woods? Is that just like privacy? Like I came out of my private life by choice. You know, because obviously a singer the Mumford and Sons band, whoever it is, it's writing that's famous. So I don't know. You think he's saying like
Yeah.
the woods is the public eye pretty much, or be hidden from the public eye, or no?
Well,
Or do you think it's more of like an internal thing, like an internal battle with himself between whether he wants
so after
to
the
chase that love?
After the first chorus, he says, "I wrestled long with my youth. We tried so hard to live in the truth. But do not tell me all is fine. When I lose my head, I lose my spine." So it sounds like he's trying to come out and like profess his love, and he's trying to live as who he really is, but he's not having the best time of going about that. And So it sounds like he's trying to come out of the closet and
In
be
what
with
sense?
be with his lover, because it sounds like this is a lifelong friend of his.
Yeah, but bro, when you say come out of the closet, that's pertaining to homosexual or gay
yeah.
people.
Yeah, he's trying to.
Wait, is he gay? Is this guy gay?
I mean, the actor, like the people in the band aren't. Like,
But you just think he's
like,
right. You think he's just writing
I
this
think
about-
it's a song about someone trying to come out of the closet and like profess his love to a lifelong friend
Really?
and actually be with them.
Yeah, I guess it, I guess it does say wrestle along with my youth. We tried so hard to live in the truth. I guess I don't get that feel from it, but
Because I think his lover was sick of hiding himself from it, and he finally opened up, and then this guy was still out hiding in the woods, and then he finally came out and he started speaking to his lover. He says, "I will share your road."
yeah,
Like-
like share your be in the probably just live together. You're the same experiences and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I will share your dirt road. So you think it's about coming out of the closet, huh?
Yeah.
That's a hot take. Yeah, I don't think I'd probably shoot that far, but it's definitely about love, and I guess I could see it. That's the interesting part about it, because I don't know. You probably could Google the meaning of Hopeless Wanderer, and someone, maybe even the band themselves, came out and said something about it. But fuck that. That's not why we're here.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be our take on it.
No, I kind of cheated because I watched the.
Oh, you did?
Just the YouTube video of it.
It's
It
two
has-
dudes.
Who's it got? It has Jason Sudeikis, Jason Bateman, Will Forte, and then Andy from The Office.
Yeah.
And at on the last chorus, Andy and I think Will Forte just start making out.
Nuh-uh,
Yeah.
really? You fucker. Dang, that's actually interesting, because that's kind of cool that I didn't know anything about the song, because I would not have taken it there. I mean, there's slight hints of it in the lyrics, but
I'm even so the entire music video is just them playing the banjo and everything, just all four in a line, and then they finish up with the chorus where they say I'm a hopeless wanderer, and then they just start making out. They just drop their instruments and go ham.
wait,
So.
it's just those two playing?
Yeah,
Wait,
I
Andy
think-
from The Office he's not gay, is he?
No, I think they're just
acting.
Yeah, they're just faking it
Yeah.
or acting.
Huh.
I don't know if this is actually the band either, or if they were just hired for the music
Yeah.
video, but I think they're in the other music videos for Mumford and Sons too.
Really? Damn it, Mike! I thought you fucking. I was like, where the fuck are you getting this from, bro? That's fucking the hot take.
That's why I wanted you to go first, because
Yeah,
I
just
knew that, and then I
straight up.
tried to analyze the lyrics
Yeah.
to fit that, and they
That's
aren't
true.
exactly clear about it.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
if you read between the lines a little bit, then it definitely makes sense.
Yeah, I think when he says I wrestled long with my youth, I try hard to
Yeah.
live in the truth. The whole youth thing, I think when it comes to homosexuality, a lot of kids, at whatever age they discover that they're homosexual, that they're they toil with it for a long time. Where it's
Yeah.
I'm not going to believe it, it's not true. Something's, I'm just going through puberty or whatever, so.
Yeah, and especially it sounds like they were friends in their youth,
Yeah.
and to come out to their parents and their families and tell them that they're more than friends.
That's fucking, that's
It's tough,
crazy,
yeah.
dude. Could you imagine doing that?
No.
No. Yeah, I can't say. I got a couple hometown friends I'd be gay with if I were gay. Friends from my childhood.
You want to give them a shout out?
Miguel, Ben, Dylan.
If you're watching this.
I would be gay for you if I swung that way. Alright, I like that. Should we do another one of yours, or?
Let's do one of yours.
Alright, I'm going on a limb here.
A lot of the songs that I pick or like listen to, it's either really abstract with like a lot of metaphors where it's really hard to analyze, or it's like really simple,
Yeah.
like House of the Rising Sun, or like
That's the thing,
where
it's hard to,
like
as I said, that's what, it's hard to like pick these songs that aren't like super literal. But yeah, but then if you get into like even that song that we just did was like, that's getting borderline too tough. Like if I,
that's like right.
you know, it's like hard. Well,
Right
I mean,
on the
I wouldn't have
boundary.
even gotten, you know,
Yeah.
like he's gay. I would have never got that if it wasn't for you. All right, we're fucking changing pace here. Let's do Rodeo by Lil Nas and Cardi B. Fucking bop. If you want to get me fucking going, you play Rodeo by Lil Nas or anything by the Beastie Boys.
I can't fucking back. Trying to go back to Rodeo.
Yeehaw!
Please the crowd.
This is a
yeah.
crowd pleaser for
Yeah.
sure. The big thing is, I guess, I don't know, it's probably too deep to even draw anything from, but to discuss why it's called a rodeo. I mean, I guess we can just start with the basic lyrics.
Yeah, you just want to talk about what the lyrics mean, and then
Yeah.
maybe come out with the meaning.
Let's
for
do
Rodeo.
that. So, I mean, like, for me, when I hear the song or read the lyrics, it's like he's with this girl, and like, Lil Nas is a celebrity, and he's got this, I don't know, maybe I think it's like a fangirl that's like obsessed with him, or someone that's obsessed with him that he's like hanging out with, you know, because he talks about, you know, talking for her, walking with her, like she pretty much has to like do things by herself, like she might be so caught up in him. You know, he says like, I thought you would stay with me, I'm yours, you're mine, I envy, so what I'm gonna do, I don't have no clue, ain't no me without you. It's like sounds like there's something going on in the relationship.
It's weird because the first stanza, it's like, if I took you everywhere, then, well, you wouldn't know how to walk. And then he kind of like disrespects her, where it's like, I'm gonna call you later on, baby girl, don't you forget. Where he kind of like ditches her, lets her do her own thing, gives her space, but then like calls her on later.
To have
Just,
sex.
yeah, basically like a booty call, and like he just knows that she's there waiting for him.
Yeah, that's true.
And then the next stanza though, it's,
Ooh, yeah.
I thought you would stay with me, I'm yours and you're mine, I envy, so what I'm gonna do, I don't have no clue, ain't no me without you.
Yeah, dude, that's the good point. It sounds like, I don't know if she ditched him for another dude, or she cheated on him, or he cheated on him.
Yeah, maybe he's just not used to girls rejecting him, or like not playing by his style, where he can just call them up whenever he wants.
Yeah, that's true, because he's like a celebrity. He's just used to the attention all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Please let me know. Off we go. Don't leave me in the cold. Yeah, same thing. So then he repeats himself. Yeah, the Cardi, maybe she gets into the other perspective. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well,
you know, the last dude did him dirty. Last dude did me dirty like a bathroom in a truck stop. Fucking phenomenal line. Yeah, it sounds like this other person, whether it's a guy or girl, like she's not really open to love at all, it sounds like. She's kind of just fucking around, having fun, doing whatever she wants.
so this kind of seems like a rebuttal to what he says, because it
Like
sounds like they're in the
Cardi's
middle of
verse?
an argument where, so you have the chorus, it says, if I took you everywhere, then, well, you wouldn't know how to walk. If I spoke on your behalf, then you wouldn't know how to talk. And then the rebuttal is, thought you heard about me, must not. Last did me dirty, like a bathroom in the truck stop. So she's like coming at him. It's like basically telling him that I do know how to walk on my own. I do know how to talk on my own.
Yeah. You're right. I guess I didn't even think about that. First thought you heard me. Or thought you heard about me. Yeah, like she's saying, like I am something. You know, It's not like I'm just depending on you.
Yeah. Now my heart, it feels like Brillo. I'm hard like armadillo. So she's basically saying, I'm my own woman. I don't need you to call me when you're feeling horny. Basically.
You're kicking my ass, dude. I like your breakdown a lot. She said, like the last line there. She says, rather see you dead than with another chick. Rather see you in a hearse than with some other bitch. So they're not together. Like they broke up. So like Lil Nas is saying like, I think you're right. I think you got it where. Like you depend on me. I'm famous. You know, I like do everything for you. But then he lost her, and is like still in love with her. Doesn't know what to do without her. But then she still has that to some degree too, because she said I'd rather see you dead than with someone else. So, or maybe that's just pure hatred. Maybe that's not love.
I think that's the rodeo coming in, because if you think of the first stanza, it's basically Lil Nas saying like, I can't walk for you. You need to go be your own person. But then it's also, ain't no me without you. And then when Cardi starts singing, she says, look, I'm my own person.
Mm-hmm.
But I also want to see you dead than without someone else.
Well, are you talking to the rodeo? Like he's trying to catch her? Like he's trying to rope her?
I don't know. So
he's fucking getting up on a horse with a lasso?
It might be where he kind of he wants to go do his own thing, and she's like, yeah, I'm perfectly fine being on my own, but they actually do have a lot of love for each other and hate to
walk away.
I think Lil Nas hates that she rejected him, whereas like ain't no man without you.
Ain't no me without you. Yeah.
And she's basically like, if I see you with someone else, I'm gonna kill him, even though I'm independent.
A little bit of crazy.
So I think. I think that's where the rodeo plays in, where it's.
Are you saying there's like, well, what I guess what?
I don't know if they're
be more specific about the rodeo.
They're wild about each other, or
because like the basis of a rodeo is you. To me, it's like normally how long you can fucking ride a horse or a bull. You know? It's bull riding. So is Lil Nas riding Cardi? Is she the bull? Because to me it sounds like she's got a little more like anger or spunk. You know, like she's the more upset one, and Lil Nas is kind of like, you know, he doesn't really admit to like treating her wrong. But then he's just like he lost her and he really wants her back. So he's gonna try to ride the bull, and she's the bull.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of stretchy.
I mean, I was kind of thinking just the wildness of it all was the rodeo, where they have those like untamed feelings for each other.
Yeah.
But they won't admit it.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like, so maybe rodeo, they're referencing the bull riding in the rodeo, where all they're trying to do is kind of buck the cowboy off, but as soon as he's off, the bull does a 180 and starts charging back at the cowboy.
Yeah, dude, I like that. That's really, the bull comes back.
Yeah.
Damn, that's good. I like that a lot.
Pull it straight on my ass.
Hey, dude, it works.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, I've honestly never thought that. And I mean, I love the song, but I've never like really sat down and tried to bust it down.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, riding with rodeo. Also could be called. What could be another name for this song to be more literal? Maybe Love Rider. Bull, Love Bull. What would you give it? What name?
I think rodeo is a good.
Yeah, but if you had to give it alternate to, pretty much to like, so what we just did broke it down. someone that could just like read the title and
Less
have a better idea.
metaphorical.
Yeah. Just more literal. Because it's
Do you know Bitch Came Back by Theory of a Dead Man?
the bitch came back. Yeah, that. Yeah, because it took us a little while to get there, to get to that point, but I like where we sit with it.
I think we solved that song. I feel good about that
I
one.
do feel good about that one.
Alright.
I would have never guessed I would have gotten there either.
Yeah.
To that point.
That was satisfying.
All right, final song. Take Me to Church. Hoser. Did I say it? Hoser.
I think so.
To me, this is about, it's another lover. It's like this girl that goes against like all the social norms. So it talks about, she's the giggle at a funeral. She knows everyone's disapproval. She pretty much just knows how to do things not the right way, as people would say, like the societal norms. She's a rebel, I guess, is the easiest way to put it. And he's like absolutely in love with that, but I think he has this other side to him, this like, I want to say religious side because it's talking about like church a lot and like worshiping. So he has this like religious side, and those religious beliefs normally come with a set of morals, and she's like going against those. She talks about like they were born sick, worship in the bedroom, like having sex and stuff, like don't worry about going to church. So I think he's like caught in the middle between like absolutely being in love with this girl, but she's like kind of bad for him in his like religious views. That's my first take on it. As I read more, it talks about like worship like a dog. In the Shrine of Your Lies, that could open up a whole nother window of stuff, but I'll leave that's where I'll end my first take on the song.
After the first stanza?
Yeah, that's like where I got to.
So that's what when I like read through it, that's where I was at the first stanza.
That's where like you thought the same thing?
And then it kind of goes through the first chorus, and then that second verse.
Second verse. If I'm a pagan, that one.
Yeah, I know. I feel like the mood kind of slips because at the end of the first one, it's like he kind of knows that he like wants to be, I don't know, religious, if the church is actually like a religious church or if it's just like his track in life or what it is, but he can feel himself being pulled to this girl.
Mm-hmm. That's at the end of the first stanza?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, like he says in the first stanza, he says the only heaven I'll be sent to is the one alone with you. So maybe he's saying he's like breaking.
Yeah.
He's like breaking, he's sinning and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so then what? Take me to stanza 2 or verse 2 or where you thought. So you said you were at that point right away, but then you got drawn away from it because of where he goes later.
Yeah, I'm trying to read as I go. I thought that's what I remembered. Looked at a lot of fucking songs last night though, so it could be a whole different song that I'm thinking of. Do you think Take Me to Church is just like a literal church? Or like
I think so.
He just kind of feels dirty when he's with her.
Yeah, but you could definitely take that either way because he could say, "Oh, like take me to literal church. I need to like repent my sins," or he could be like, he could be referencing her as the church, like, take me to church and let's fuck, pretty much. Because
do you know?
I think it's the figurative term, which I'm taking it as the bedroom is the church, and they're just fucking and having sex, because he says, "Take me to church. I'll worship like a dog at the shrine of your lies." Like he's worshiping her and her lies. Never once does it talks about him being religious, but like it doesn't. Yeah, I just think the whole song is based around this girl. I think it hints at the idea of like going to literal church, but I think he's too caught up with this chick that he just doesn't even care. That's what I think. What? Offer me that deathless death. What do you think that means? Like he's swearing his life away?
Sounds like she's like sucking the life out of him.
In a good way or bad way, though? Deathless death,
I think
aka
it's like
marriage.
an addiction. Like I think it's. I don't know if he like feels himself addicted to this person, or if she's just like horrible for him.
Yeah, I think she's like not good for him.
You can sharpen your knife. Offer me that deathless death.
Good God, let me give you my life. Yeah, I think he's just like. He's like attracted to the bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's so fun and. Yeah, there's something about that. I guess personally I can't relate that well to it, but I know it's like, yeah, being attracted to like what's bad for you, that's definitely a common thing, and especially with love, I think it happens more than we may think.
What type of, so assuming this is about a girl, what type of girl, or like what type of relationship do you think this is?
Not a healthy one. I think it's based around these like spontaneous, instant gratification things that he loves, but like he said, like is deep down he knows isn't good for him. And I think that's like, I think you can take it either way with the whole take me to church thing, literal or figuratively. I think it probably means more. You know, in the first stanza he says, every Sunday is getting more bleak. Like, someone who's religious, Sunday is a very important day of the week. You know, that's their day that they worship, they go to church. And he's saying that
Do you think
it's not happening anymore.
she's like part of the church choir?
What do you fucking mean, bro? Church choir, tell me, please.
We're going out on a limb here. But I'm thinking that he's lusting over this girl and not actually with her.
Okay. Like he's just dreaming about being with her?
Yeah.
Okay, where are you getting that?
I don't know, it's hard. Like the first 4 lines.
Okay,
Maybe
yeah, because
just
she's
got
saying...
to, like, that's kind of like our first take on it.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's, if the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. Like, the mouthpiece of an instrument.
Yeah.
Kind of like that link right between heaven and what we hear.
Okay.
Every Sunday's getting more bleak, as if he sees her every Sunday. A fresh poison each week, as he's getting weaker every Sunday, as he sees her.
Okay.
And then I mean, he never actually. Okay, so he does say.
What about
He
worship?
never actually says. Okay, she tells me worship in the bedroom.
Yeah, what does that mean? That has to indicate sex, right?
Yeah, so it sounds like she's part of the church. And they know they're both wrong, but she doesn't really care. At all,
Damn, dude.
obviously.
I mean, I'm not gonna shoot it down.
I get confused in that second verse after the first chorus.
If I'm a pagan of the good times.
Yeah, my lover's the sunlight.
Well, pagan is like. Do you know
Do
what
they
that
worship
is?
in the
That's like
nighttime?
devil.
Yeah.
That's like, I know, it's like, I think it's like more devilish stuff.
So it sounds like his lover's like actually holy.
Well, no, he's saying
Or-
if I'm a pagan who would like worship at night,
Then
my lover's the sunlight, so she prevents him from, or the lover prevents him from worshiping. Oh,
okay.
well, if he's a pagan of the good times, is he saying that she brings him bad times? Because if you're a pagan, I don't even know. We should Google what exactly a pagan is. I think it's someone who like worships the devil.
Yeah, or just other gods other than that. I mean, that's like the Vikings were pagans, where they didn't
Yeah.
worship like the true god or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, it might not be the devil. I don't honestly know.
I don't know. That second verse kind of messes with me, where it's. Maybe we're just looking too far into it and we solved it after the first take.
Well, the fucking my favorite thing is just like she's in the church choir.
Yeah.
Let's fucking call up the Hosier and be like, "Yo, dude, who's the babe in the choir?"
Yeah, I think we can move on from this.
All right. So what are you sticking with? You're sticking with.
I think we were right on the first take. I think she was in the church, or like they definitely met at church though.
Okay.